That it's true. Uh, it's gonna take a moment. Why did I pile everything that I need under the table so I can't walk to my chair? You guys didn't see any of this. Hi, I'm gonna have to quickly hop onto YouTube to see if I'm in frame. I should be in frame, kind of. Maybe if I just, I can't go any lower. Uh, uh, let me see. Got this up. Let me double check. I can't see anything. Maybe if I did this, if I did the iPad. Okay, I'm kind of in frame. That works. I can see the live chat. How do I turn the audio off? I'm here. How do I turn off the audio though? I'm trying to. I don't need this in front of me now. Alright, nice. So I can watch the live now. This is really stupid. Alright, we're just gonna leave it like that. Hi, I'll wait until there's some people in the chat before I start going off. This doesn't want to stay. It's fine. Yeah, we'll just wait for some people to get into the chat. And then, yeah. If nobody's in the chat in like a minute or so, I'll also just start going ahead and showing off what I've got. Hi, I am in my UA costume. It's very hot. This is a zip-up tie, because this is what I got from Amazon. I don't care for zip-up ties, not anymore, since I'm a big boy adult, and I can do that. Completely core. Yeah, I got the entire My Hero get-up going on right now. It's pretty nice. I like it, because I wanted to do something different. I was tired of kind of being behind the camera, so I wanted to test this out, because I got a tablet over here, or iPad, where I can read the comments and I can see, make sure, hey, I'm in frame and everything. And then I got all my stuff under the table, and I'm just excited. How are you doing? How's everybody doing? I mean, we got 3 people. Wow, this is intense. It's hot. It's very hot in the suit, though. I hate costumes so much because, unlike normal clothes, they just make you sweat profusely, and I don't like it. We're getting some people in. I can probably start showing off some of the small ticket items. This live stream will probably, hopefully not be a full hour long, but maybe, who knows. But yeah, we got 4 people in the chat right now, so yeah, let's just get started. So most of these items are from Big Bad Toy Store. I got 1 from Entertainment Earth, a couple from Galactic Toys, and then my father got me something from Hot Topic. So use your phone attack. I think I probably should have switched them around. Usually I use my phone. Yeah, this is the My Hero Academia costume. Let me pull up Deku. Can you guys see that? I can tell in a minute. Yeah. I don't got the wigs on. The wigs are all up on top, but I'm not wearing any of that because it's already too hot. I've been playing around with contacts. I've cried multiple times already because it's a little much. Should I have like, I feel like a reporter. Ooh, fancy. I'm excited. So guys, if I cough during this live stream, I'm just now really getting over COVID. I've had COVID since the 9th, but did you guys really need to know that? No? Do you guys care? Yeah, I hope. I don't know, I'm a ball of energy, and then I gotta talk to the camera, look at the chat. This is new to me. But the first item I'm gonna show off is actually a fig pin. This one is Mercenary Tao. He's from the Dragon Ball line, and I'll show it up close. It is a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. It's really nice. I'm not sponsored by Big Bad Toy Store, but if they ever want to, I'm down. I'm down to sell some merchandise, but you know, they have denied all of my requests that I've given them on Twitter. Maybe I'll hit them up again. They probably didn't see them. So I already unlocked this figure. It was, I think, like 1,860 something out of 2,000. So the number on this sequence is not good for a Figpin, but I don't have anything that's really, you know, astounding or extraordinary, and this definitely wasn't an early unlock either. But I can show him up close. Hopefully, I'll look at me. Yeah, you guys can see it. Oh, look, it's all nice and everything. I like this. I like this setup. I might be doing this for live streams from now on, maybe even for unboxings. Who knows? But yeah, this is Mercenary Tao. I'm really happy that they actually did this. They haven't done him as a Funko Pop, which a lot of my collection, most of it is either Pokemon cards or Funko Pops. I wish they did more for the original Dragon Ball line. It looks like they might be doing something because there was that Emperor Pilaf, but who knows where that's going to go and if that's going to be considered under Dragon Ball Z, which they probably might. All Might Figpin, the Target exclusive. Nice. Okay, quick story about that Target exclusive. He's back here right behind me. I couldn't find that for the love of God. I searched for months I say. And my friend found it the first day that I started looking for it. And he constantly said, oh hey, did you get this? No? Cool. I'm happy that your collection is incomplete. Completely and utterly destroying me every time I was like, we should swing by Target to look for it. And he said he found multiple of them. But he ended up getting it for me for Christmas, so that was nice of him. But yeah, this is Mercenary Tao. He's, what was he, 557 out of the Figpin line? So this would be a good setup for any of the videos you do. Are you sticking with lives for now or pre-recorded? For right now, it's what if I don't feel like pre-recording and then editing, which is most of the time because just editing, I just can't sit down, focus on that when I know I have schoolwork to do. And this is a lot easier. It's a lot quicker. Just, hey, let me do a live. Just say my thoughts. Okay, cool. I don't have to restart the video 80 times because I keep rambling on or I mispronounce something or I say something wrong. And that's the biggest thing I hate about pre-recording. I want to do more pre-recordings, and I'm going to. A couple of these items I'm actually going to do a separate video on because they are really awesome. But for right now, just whenever I get unboxings and like big hauls, I think doing a live stream probably is what I'm gonna do because it's a lot easier. I can talk to the chat, and it's not me just, okay, here's 40 items back to back to back to back, and I'm not really talking to anybody. For the they had one left, but a ton of Yamcha. They do have plenty of Yamchas. I don't know where my Yamcha's at. Oh, he's up top, all the way there. Can you see? If I move my hand, I can see. Yeah, right here is the launch Figpin. So all the Dragon Ball stuff was, I think, first to Target for original Dragon Ball. First to Target, except for the exclusives that were exclusive to Figpin and this guy who's Big Bad Toy Store. But I got lucky and found the Chase launch. Yeah, it's a lot of rambling, and cutting all that out was never fun. And because I always like to do mine kind of in one take, so I would always have to just restart the entire video because I just did not have the patience to sit down and just edit. I had the patience during My Summer Academia until I just couldn't do it. It got way too hectic for me. Alright, let's get on to the next item. It's been, I don't even know how long these things are going to be. We'll go on to the Funko Pops because honestly, out of all of them, these are the things I really don't. These are the things I'm least excited to show off. So the first item is the Skeletor on Panther. Now, I don't really collect Masters of the Universe. I have a couple of the convention exclusives that look cool, or like cool concepts like the Stinkor, because it was my first Scented Pop that I ever owned. So I have that sealed up actually inside of a hard protector, so that way it can keep as much of it together. But I have that one, and I know I have the bee one. What's the bee's name? He was an Emerald City Comic Con exclusive. Buzzsaw or something? I don't remember. Well, anyway, I have the bee one as well, and I have Orko, and then I want to get a She-Ra. I want to get the Specialty Series Glow in the Dark one. And I think there's a Funko Shop exclusive one. I can't remember. But I kind of like the glow one better. But if the exclusive for Funko is Diamond, that's alright by me. But it's not something that's like on my high demand that I'm going to get. But we have Panther. This is cool though. He, my father ended up getting this for me. He ended up getting 3 of these guys all together. Hot Topic had like an insane sale, and like they probably messed up. I think they messed up the price, but it's either that or he was on sale and it was for a good price, and he ended up getting 3. One for me, one for him, and then one for probably, I think he's going to custom it, because he does do a couple customs. But here we go. We got the little background, so I'm going to end up fixing all this later. Oh yes, I'm opening up all the pops today. But we got, hold up, I should probably, there. He's in framed, cool. I want you guys to see everything. It's nice. I like it. I already seen these out of box already, all the pops. They look good. I like this. Where's it going to go in my collection? I have no idea. He's probably going to be up in storage until I can once I get my own place, which is happening in the summer. So we'll see how everything goes there. But like I said, I don't really have a Masters of the Universe collection, so this is just going to be like a random piece where it's cool. I know the Funko Shop exclusive ones were just starting to get delivered, the flocked Panther ones. And that'd be pretty cool, but I mean, I think he got this for like $10. Pop Ride for $10. That's really difficult to beat. So, yeah. What do you guys think of him? You guys approve of Panther, Skeletor, and Panther? Actually, I always wanted a Skeletor pop because I think he is one of those villains where it's just he's ridiculous. It's like, wow, he's an actual villain. From what I remember from watching the little bits and pieces that I did, I think he was always just like wow, that's actually the villain. He's very incompetent, and that was pretty cool. So I always wanted like a Skeletor. I didn't really care for He-Man. I don't care for him, but that's what I get called at work because I'm the overnight male who has to lift things up and put everything down. Alright, next up we have B-Rabbit from 8 Mile. So, I am a big Eminem fan. If you guys didn't know, we probably don't know. I don't know why you guys would, because I don't really talk about that on YouTube. At least his earlier stuff. I don't know. His newer stuff is okay. Okay, is that the right word? I guess. I don't know. I gotta listen to things, but I was a big fan of the Marshall Mathers LP, and my favorite one, which to this day I am like, I still like it, but I know that it is critically bashed, was the Encore one. And it was probably just because it was one of the CDs that I physically owned, because my father bought it. And yeah, it's alright, but Eminem is fantastic, and having him represented in pop form is cool. I mean, it is him in the 8 Mile movie B-Rabbit, but I mean, still, it's Eminem, so that's 8 Miles based off of him. I'm cool enough to just call this Eminem and then leave it, because, I mean, it's cool. And I'm actually really happy with the sculpting on the fingers. It's crazy. Good? Good is probably an overstatement. It's posed in a way that, it's not just like closed fist or anything. It's dynamic enough. And this is one of those pops where you will know who it is. I know it's a big thing with Funko Pops where if it's a human character, you can't tell who it is. Mostly if it's like based off of a real person, unless like their costume is extravagant or they have like some defining feature. But I know like if you were to take a couple of like the Walking Dead pops, I know Sean was his name, the Comic-Con exclusive one. he looked like garbage because I couldn't tell who that was. So we're gonna set him here. Next up, we have from Dragon Ball Z Galactic Toys exclusive Majin Buu Kamehameha. One hand Kamehameha. I gotta look into it. I have a feeling this might not be the Kamehameha, which is not the first time Funko has messed up some Dragon Ball stuff, and it's not going to be the last. AKA, we got Grade 8 Goku in Dragon Ball Z when he never went Grade 8 in Dragon Ball Z. So this is the Galactic Toys exclusive. There was a chance at a Chase variant, however, I was unlucky. But, I mean, the Chase, just a glow-in-the-dark feature for the Kamehameha. I'm okay. I'll survive. I haven't gotten lucky. Well, actually, that's a lie. Galactic Toys, I'm normally lucky. Not normally. The one item, the big ticket item, the Super Saiyan Broly. I can't make this open again. Did I open it from the top? Maybe I did. Oh. But, yeah, what was I saying? Can't remember. Oh, the Galactic Toys exclusive 6-inch Broly. That one I got 3 chases of when I ordered 3. With Majin Buu, I ordered only 2. And the second one I ended up just giving to my father because he collects them. And it's easier for him to collect them if I have duplicates of. But, I mean, it's cool. It's the best Kid Buu they have. So, I mean, I'll keep it. I say that as if I wasn't going to keep them. I keep all my pops. But the thing is, this is definitely a step above the other one. However, I mean, what? You could have multiple different variants of Buu anyway. You have, what? Buu Piccolo, Buu Tanks, Buu Han, Super Buu, Evil Buu, which just came out. You got Fat Buu, which has multiple variants now. And then Kid Buu. And then you got, from Dragon Ball Super, the Skinny Buu, who was there for like 10 seconds for the Universal Survival Saga. But the last Funko Pop that I have is Midnight. Now, this one, actually, I can just show off over here, because I don't need to take this one out of the box. This one's also a Galactic Toys exclusive, and I kind of just ordered her with this one. I already had one. I wanted a second one for reasons, which I don't want to discuss on YouTube, just for people who are watching it. But definitely, if you guys are debating on getting this Midnight Funko Pop, go for it. ASAP. So here you go. You have a closer look. I've had her in my thumbnail, and I actually did a separate review just for her during my Summer Academia. Will it be linked in the description? Probably not. I'm not going to probably update this after because I didn't even put it in the description. But, yeah, it's nice. It's a little dusty because I haven't gotten a chance to wipe down my collectibles this week. But, you know, it's a really nice pop, and it's a really good representation of her. So, I say go for it if you guys haven't. How's everybody doing in the chat right now? I don't know if it's moved or not. Or if it's my, if it's an iPad not doing anything, or if it's, just there hasn't been a new comment. Which would be happy. See, this is the rambling that happens, but the thing is, it's cooler when I'm actually talking to people because it makes sense. But yeah, that's it for the Funko Pops. Everybody else hot in their costumes because it's ridiculous. I have the AC blasting and it's blazing. Alive and well. Everybody's alive and well? That's good. I'm glad everybody's well at least. Alive? Are we all alive? I think so. I think if you guys are here, you're probably alive. Alright. Next up, we're getting on to the last of the Funko items. And then we'll get into some of the cooler items. So there's only 7 items to show off left. So everything else came from Big Bad Toy Store, which I also ordered, like I said, the Figment. Probably should make this clear. Hot Topic, Entertainment Earth, Galactic Toys, Big Bad Toy Store and everything else also came from Big Bad Toy Store. Which, okay, like I said, I am not sponsored, but if you guys are looking for certain like pre-orders, first of all, check Franklin's Entertainment Earthly because they have those there, and it's easier to get them through EE. I will say this, for Funko Pops, ordering from Big Bad Toy Store is a risk if you're doing their shipping, just because they do pack everything together. But they do have some amazing statues though, like ridiculous stuff, and they usually keep their stuff up to date. And the biggest thing for me, the reason why I like them, is that their shipping. You can have a pile of loot, so all the items that I am about to show off, plus, you know, him already, I got shipped to me for $4 altogether. And that's the biggest thing for them, is their shipping. It saves you so much. So you can have $2,000 worth of items being shipped to you, and they don't calculate it by, oh, you're buying $2,000 worth of stuff. It's just the $4 flat, which is nice. And then they have like you get a collector's edition shipping, which I don't do because I don't care, because most of the stuff I get from them is statues. But done rambling. I got a 4-pack bundle of the pins, the My Hero Academia Funko pins. I'm going to do a separate review on these when I get all of them in, because it's a 4-pack. You were guaranteed 3 of them. You were guaranteed the All Might, the Suyu, and the Todoroki, which I can show off here. I'll take these out of the box. These ones I haven't unboxed yet. You were guaranteed these 3. The 4th one, however, it could have either been the Full Cowling Deku, or you could have gotten the Chase variant, which was Silver Age All Might. And I got lucky, thank God, because hunting down Chase variants for My Hero is going to be a hassle, and it's going to be expensive. I'm dreading the Funko sodas. I'm dreading those because, God, they aren't cheap, the sodas. But I got very lucky, and I got the Silver Age All Might. So I'm going to open these up and feel them for the first time and see what I actually have, see what my opinion is. I wasn't going to buy any of these before they made My Hero. Once they made My Hero, then I was sold. And then once I do a Harley, I'm also sold. That's usually how they can get me to get new lines. Like, I've only gotten a couple of sodas, but I pre-ordered 2 of each for the My Hero, for the Harley Quinn, and then for the both My Heroes, the Deku and the All Might that was just announced. But let me open this up. Can I open this up without damaging it? Probably. We'll look at the Chase first. Alright, so the packaging, the inside here is actually velvet, right? Or felt? Felt. Probably felt, not velvet. Why would it be velvet? Now, how do I pop this out? My biggest thing with this is I want to compare them to Figpin, because that's their direct competitor, essentially. And I really like Figpin. I really love them. They do a fantastic job for how small it is. It's extremely detailed. And they're small enough to wear. I don't think these are small enough to wear, to be honest with you. These are definitely out of box and display. So here we have it. It doesn't weigh that much, but I mean, still having that much on you, probably you'll feel it. You'll definitely feel it versus like the Figpin. It's just like a normal pin. It does have a stand feature. We can we show that off up here? Yeah, kind of. It's all right. It's definitely I don't know. It's probably a better stand feature than the Figpins. They do have 3 backings on this one. They might have different amount of backings on different ones, but 3 backings, 1 in the center, 2 at the top, just to keep it in place. Does this come off? It does. Okay, cool. So, a concern that I was having was with the stand right here, are you able to wear it without having the stand on? And all you got to do at the top is just press these two pieces in. So, that's fine. It works. I'm okay with that. Now, look-wise, I'm judging the All Might, the Silver Age, just because he's out of box. I'm probably going to like Tsuyu the most, I think. That's not bad looking. I don't think the colors are bad looking. I think my biggest issue is that their pop form. I think that's the biggest issue. I wish they would have done some, but then it would have been copying Figpin, I guess. So it makes a little bit more sense to just do the Funko Pop designs on these. But it's still like, okay, cool, I can have this pin right here. It's all shiny and nice, but then you also have every variant of the pop. You have the variants of the pop already. You don't really, I don't know. I'm going to debate it. But I already ordered the Deku. That's the one that I was missing because it was either him or the Chase, so I got Deku. We'll see how that one looks. I think, like I said, I'm going to probably like Sugi the most. I should also put their thing back in here so that way I don't forget which one's which, because that would be... they're probably designed. They're all designed differently. What I'm talking about, I would have been able to figure it out. But yeah, let's get them all out of the box. I'll do my little review there, but I'll go into further detail once I get like a full opinion, because this is like my first reaction. I'll look at these for 2 hours straight and then feel them up, see how I like them. They are a bit of a pain in the ass to get out a box. But here we have this. He's a silver backing. They might be different backings, probably. I don't know. Yeah, it's nice. It's fine. Definitely like this one a lot better. I like the Chase variant better, actually. I mean, cool, yeah, this is All Might in his costume, his hero costume that everybody knows him for. But, I mean, I think the biggest issue is probably the face with him, with that one. As much as the yellow's accurate, I think the gold is just shiny enough to make it, because everything on it is shiny. The red of his suit, the blue, it's all shiny, so it makes sense. Meanwhile, this is just flat yellow, where just having the pop would probably be better. Tsuyu, I'm surprised they did. I'm a little surprised by who their choices were. I thought that they would have done like probably my first thought of a wave would have been All Might, Deku, Ochako, Bakugo. I didn't think Tsuyu would be there. It would be Deku, All Might, Bakugo, Ochako, and then the Chase variant I would have probably kept as Shoto. Or just pick one of them to be the Chase variant. But I think maybe Ochako is the Chase because out of all the five that I listed, she is the least popular. Ooh, that one's rough to get out. Oh, we got 6 people in the chat. Hi, everybody who has joined. That's the Tsuyu one. I like this one. I think it's probably just because of why I like Tsuyu and why I even got in here. Yeah, hey, Dad, how are you doing? How are you doing? It's nice to actually have you in the chat. You're really active with commenting. I appreciate it. Thank you for leaving a like, too. It's really appreciated. I always forget to say. No, I don't. I don't even remember. I haven't recorded a video in so long. Oy vey. And then the last one's Todoroki. He looks funky. Okay. I can actually talk stuff about this one. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie and say this is the first time I've seen this one in person. My dad owns this one. I think he also owns Tsuyu too, but I didn't really look at it. But the first one I think he grabbed was Todoroki, and ooh, mine is dented in. I don't know if you guys can see that, but at the chin he's dented. That's not good. Oh yeah, you guys can definitely see it. It looks like he got a nice cheekbone up in there. Angelina Jolie up in there. I don't like the scar. that looks absolutely terrible in my opinion, the scar on it. They should have done like a deep red for his hair, probably like the tie color, and then maybe make his scar the color that his actual hair is. I don't know if they have a restriction just because of the pin. What is that? How? I don't even know what material. Is that all metal? I wonder what the plating is because I don't know why it's dented in like that. Ooh. Yeah, so out of all of them, he's actually my least favorite, but maybe it's just because he has the dent and the scarring for sure doesn't look the best. The fire and ice is also okay, but I wish they would have done, the reason why I like Figpin so much, they do shading in different colors for this. They make it look nice. Meanwhile, this is all, the ice is all one flat color. His eye is the same color as the ice, which isn't exactly accurate. Yeah, the eye, if they had done like I'm trying to think, like, you know, the actual color his eye is, like, sky, it's not sky blue, but it's definitely bluer than this. It's like a little bit deeper blue. It looks just like the ice, which is not how it's supposed to be. Yeah. I can probably confirm that Deku I will enjoy more than this Todoroki, so we'll set him in the back, just slightly off camera. Slightly off camera. There we go. That's he's at the very edge. There we go. I can see myself now. Yeah, that one's gross. And I mean, of course, it's his blue eye that's showing, so that's nice. But we're actually getting into the cool stuff, so we're actually gonna have to move Tsuyu out of the way. These are statues, or I got 2 Banprestos, right? Are you Banpresto? Right? I can't remember. I don't think this. It's Glitter and Glamour. I forget the company that makes it. I forget the company, but I have multiple of the Glitter and Glamours. Actually, you can see. Can you see any of them? You can't, no, because they're not on this shelf. They're on the bottom shelf. It's a set that I always try to keep up with Dragon Ball. What it is, it's the female characters. And the reason why I do that is because my favorite character from all of Dragon Ball is Android 18. And it's really hard to actually find good Android 18 stuff. Like, she's popular, but because she's a waifu, but I don't really see anything. And this set actually is really nice because what they do is they do 2 variants of each character. So they'll do different color variants. So you have your version A, which is your normal one, and version B, which is your different color variant. I've done a couple reviews on, I did Bulma, and I did my Android 18s that I do own. And one of them actually, if you guys remember way back, where I reviewed some fake Dragon Ball stuff that I got in the mail from Macari, I was not happy that day. But maybe I should show the box off first. I got both version A and version B of launch. I don't remember which one's which. Are you version B? You might be version B. I would assume this is version B because this is blonde hair launch. And this is blue hair launch. Right here. Can you see her? Yeah. So, launch. A forgotten Dragon Ball character because she is not in Z at all. My poor girl. Oh, I miss her. So there's a lot of people who don't know about the character just because she's just not represented. And it's so unfortunate because she's pretty awesome. She was substantial enough as a side character in Dragon Ball. Like, probably of the same vein of maybe Oolong. I guess she's probably around that area, which, you know, isn't like the most prestigious. It's not Yamcha, Bulma, Puar, Goku, Master Roshi, Krillin, which I would say is like the main set. But she is a character, if you guys don't know, she sneezes and her personality changes and her hair color changes. And the blonde one is her violent personality, who has no issue shooting anybody, pulling a gun out on anybody. It's pretty funny. I like it. How does the hand slot in? Probably up here. I gotta look at this. This is weird. Yeah, usually with these they come in 2 to 3 different pieces. And don't want to break it is always the issue I have with my figures. Ooh, I gotta definitely fix that because something's off with it. But, alright, that's close enough. That should suffice for right now. Which leg does she go to? The right leg. Man, I'm having issues with this figure. That's not good. Alright. Probably once I actually like get this all set up, yeah, because now she has a heel piece that slots in there. Her foot slots there, but I'm trying to show it off to you guys, and this is probably my biggest, maybe the biggest flaw with live streams is that while I'm doing this live, I don't have the most knowledge on what I'm doing because it's my first time for most of these. For this one, that's actually relatively big. In scale, whatever. I'm just checking. Yeah, she's taller than the other ones in the line. All right, so let me just finally show her off. Yeah, that I gotta definitely get that pegged in to stand because she will fall if she isn't. It's a nice figure. Accuracy, really good. I'll say the accuracy for this one's really good, and that's why I actually get this line for $25 a piece for how big they are. You can see size comparison with a Funko Pop. They're really decently sized, and I didn't know that this one was going to be actually this big because, like I said, it's taller than the other ones that I own. Definitely, I gotta get this slot in eventually. Something's off with the figure. Or maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. Yeah. Okay, so with her, the blonde hair variant, she is trigger happy. She's a thief. She's always on. She's an outlaw, and she is just. She's nuts. She's nuts. So whenever blonde variants, well, actually, when any of them sneeze, so if she's blonde and she sneezes, or she's blue and she sneezes, she changes her hair color and her personality. And the blue one is like one of the kindest characters in Dragon Ball. Like she's, like, you know, oh, I must protect her with my life. But you don't really need to because if she just sneezes, she can handle herself. Yeah, this is definitely gonna have to. Is it supposed to slide in like that? Am I supposed to just lean it? I don't think so, because there's a hole for the heel. I don't know. It's standing for right now, so I'll just leave it. Hopefully the blue variant is a little bit easier to put together. But she was forgotten about and didn't return for Dragon Ball Z, which is extremely unfortunate because she had some nice parts. Oh, something fell. There's a pop. It's fine. One of the Hello Kitty My Hero ones. It can survive a fall, and I won't be too bothered. So let's unbox the blue variant, because I think the blue variant, I'm hoping the blue variant's a little bit easier to put together. And I'm so terrified that this is actually going to fall down, but we shall see. And the biggest thing with this, so normally, like I said, the variants are just color variants, and usually color variants are homages to something else in there. For example, the Bulma, you have like a comic book, the manga variant, and the one that you would see on the actual anime with different hairstyles and different hair colors. Android 18, she has different shirts for the one that I do own. Meanwhile, for this one, you actually have a different. Is it molded? I gotta feel. How about for your eyebrow? I think they're molded. That's nice. If it's molded, it's really nice then. They have different molds, which is good. Hair's, yeah, the hair stays the same, right? A little bit. A little bit. It changes up slightly, but it's fine. The hair's fine. It's the face that's really crazy for me. That I'm surprised they did that. But, I mean, I'm not too surprised, I guess. Let's see if this one slots in better. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Now, how about the heel? Does the heel fit in better? Still having issues with that one. Yeah, so there's probably something I'm doing wrong, which isn't good, but that stands better at least. So we have the blue variant, so I can show her face off a little bit better. I think I gotta change the lighting just a little bit next time I do this, so that way it's not blown out. Can you see that, or is it blown out? Let me just put that. I'm getting restricted. Let me put them next to each other so you can see. Blue one doesn't use the Uzi. It's the blonde one that does. Yeah, the blonde one's having issues. The blonde variant does have issues, so I gotta fix that. But how do you guys like this? It's definitely good. I'm surprised they just changed so much. Is the big thing, because like I said, all the other ones were just color variants, and these ones are a different face mold, which, I mean, surprise for Funko whenever they do a different mold for some previously existing pop. But for this character, for just this set, everything up to this point was the same mold, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong because I'm missing a lot from the sets. But I was happy whenever these are available for pre-order, the Glitter and Glamour line, and I'm knocking everything down. Once they are available for pre-order, I try to get them in as quickly as possible. They don't sell out, so I mean, I'm never in any stress or any worry. Those are definitely not on camera. Try to fit that there. Maybe? Maybe? Okay. For the Glitter and Glamour, I love this set, is the thing. I know, is it 18? I think the next one that's coming out is Android 18, or maybe it's another Bulma variant. That's the biggest thing with that. They only do the females, and I don't know if they've done Videl yet. They do need to do a Videl then, if they haven't. But them actually branching out and doing... She's not an obscure character. Launch isn't obscure. But it's nice that they've done it, because she doesn't sell the best. For example, like the Fig Pin. Franklin. Here we'll turn him around. Turn him around. Nice. What was I saying? Oh yeah. She doesn't sell well for characters. The reason why I can tell is because, hey, Figpin does a launch. Figpin, really cool. Oh, there's a chase variant. Okay, cool. How do you get unsellable items to sell? You put a chase variant on it. So it's hard to, I guess, market this character. Like I said, specifically because she is in original Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super, which is the most popular one. Most people actually start off with Z, and some people don't know that there is something before Dragon Ball Z. But, I mean, if you guys haven't checked out Dragon Ball, maybe give it a chance if you guys have watched Z and haven't watched Dragon Ball yet. But we're on to the last item, and this one is the one I'm most excited about. Out of all the items, this is the most expensive one. I think this was like $70 to $80, if I'm not mistaken. I have no problem spending this, especially because I was almost certain it was of good quality. I can't find my blade, which is unfortunate. Probably lost it somewhere over here. Oh, found it. We have a Himiko Toga. I think this is RFX. That's what this is. As you guys know, I am a big My Hero fan, if that wasn't apparent. And Himiko is tied with number 1 for my favorite character. It's always a fight between her and Mina. Then it's Jiro, it's number 3 for certain. So there's a 1 and 2 in between Himiko and Mina. 3 is Jiro, for Suyu, and then I stopped basing characters off of being my waifu. Alright, we're slicing her open. This is something I've been waiting for this one. Oh, and that's more stuff dropping. I gotta probably give me more space next time. Yeah, this is a learning process anyway. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I don't know. This is a relatively big audience for what I normally get for my live stream, so I'm very happy about that. This is, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 1/8 scale. And there are more than just her in the line. I think I probably still need that blade. There's usually tape around this stuff. Yeah, there is tape. She's 1/8 scale, and this isn't done by Belfine. Is this Belfine? I think this might be Belfine. The same company that does the girls. You can't see them because they're on the shelf lower, and my entire body is taking that up. But I am missing only one of those, but they're my favorite thing to collect from here because they are your My Hero girls, and there is a Momo Yayorozu that I have on pre-order coming soon, hopefully. We'll see. But I saw this one, I think is slightly smaller than, because I think the other one is probably also 1/8, I think, because it's not too much smaller than this. Let me get her out. And she does have a little accessory, a little blade, which I gotta peel the tape off of. Glad they taped it, because it definitely would fall out. I gotta look at the photo now. Knife part is, I think, outwards. So I'll just slot that in, probably through the back. Maybe? Yeah. There we go. Alright, nice. And it's finished. Alright. So, here we go. This is the first time I'm looking at it out of box. And you guys get to see it. Back it up just a little bit so you can get the full thing in frame. I like that. I like the pose. There are more, like I said, there are more in this line, and I do know they have a similar base where it's like the rocks. And my fear is if I get another one, and hey, this is the counterpiece, and the rock lines up here, and then the other one lines up here, and then it's like a whole Funko Pop Avengers Endgame thing where, not Endgame, the first Avengers, where it's the Avengers Assemble, I would probably be able to do that. Was the box unnecessarily big? Not really. Not really. It was, the other ones were. The other ones were just a little unnecessarily big. This one, it does have a width right here that definitely did need a little bit more space. Maybe around here, yeah, there was definitely a lot of space that wasn't needed. But just because of how she's positioned, like this, now I gotta see. Looking at it through there, this is probably how she's meant to look. I mean, you could have her at the side, but I mean, why would you? So, up front like this. Like I said, she does have the accessory that's the blade. I mean, you can take it out, but what's the point of taking the knife out? It looks much better when it is like this. It's really nice. I like that. So the knife's supposed to... Yeah. Alright, I was just trying to make sure it wasn't supposed to be tilted in the way. Because I try to keep it as close to how it's supposed to look on the box for non-movable pieces, non-movable statues. I try to keep it close if there's like an accessory piece that you have to plug in. But there is a little... Oh, is that a hair? That was a... Either a hair... Yeah, that was a hair on there. I don't know how that got in there. Definitely wasn't for me. I do want to compare this in another video to the other Belfine, because I think it's done by the same company as the other Himiko that I've reviewed not recently, last year. But this one right here, so her and the two launches and the Funko pins, once I get the Deku in, They will be reviewed in separate videos, and it's going to be a pre-recorded thing, so that way it looks nice and I can have everything, my thoughts, hopefully together by then. Because, like I said, everything here I'm getting to see for the first time, and I really do like this. I'm looking to see at like the lines in the hair, because that's going to be a big thing that makes me maybe not like it. Like if there's like a molding line, and I'm just trying to look at that now. Doesn't seem to be, because I was thinking that there was probably going to be some molding cuts. You have like a maybe. I don't see many, which is really nice. It's really nice when that happens, where you don't have molding lines and it looks how it's supposed to. Coloring on it for the face, I like it. It's I think it's a little less vibrant than how her cheeks would normally look. Like her cheeks are usually just like blush red in the anime, but it does have the lines and it does give the effect that it needs to, which is perfectly fine. And this, once again, I'm going to compare it to the other Belfine statue that I have, but I do have to say, this is $100 cheaper than that one. Now, a big thing for me when it comes to figures, when it comes to statues, if the base looks great, I'm very happy, and that usually sells me the most. Now, there are things like these launches where the base right here, I didn't really get an even chance to show that off. The base is just a flat gray piece, but it's not taking up the entire thing, which I'm happy about, because I don't want it to, if it's going to look like that. And which is where the problem with Band Prestos comes in. So I don't have any Band Prestos like from My Hero like I can show off, because I have to reach behind me and then knock more things over. Don't really feel like doing that. But bases really just irk me if they are just flat black and that's it. So when I got to see that, hey, this is a non-posable statue, but it does have a base that is dynamic enough to make it stand out. For example, like the Poison Ivy, you guys can kind of see up here. The base on that is one of the most gorgeous things I've ever seen. Meanwhile, the Harley, which I normally love Harley more than anything, Harley's my favorite character of all of fiction and of all of media, I do not like that Harley as much as the Ivy, specifically because the Harley base is kind of whack. Meanwhile, the Ivy one is just god tier. And the Catwoman one, she doesn't even have a base. She just lays on her side, which is amazing for that. But the Harley Quinn piece, that really threw me off, is just like, the base is really boring and is bulky to be that boring. Meanwhile, with this, I mean, they probably could have gotten away with maybe having her foot up like a little bit higher. I could make that critique where it would be nice if it wasn't just like a flat surface and it was like, you know, actual rocks, but you still get some texturing in there, so we can show that off. It's nice. I like it. You get this, here's the back, if I didn't really get a chance to show that off, because that's what I've been seeing most of for this. Yeah, it's nice. We can look at the knife real quick too. We're not looking up our shirt, right? Nice. Okay. The knife is alright. It's kind of, you know, plain, but I mean, it doesn't need to be anything spectacular. Happy that she even has it. Would I prefer her with the entire getup? Probably not. I'm happy that she's just in the outfit, the cardigan and her school outfit. I'm happy with that. So, that's cool. Do I have any other critiques? I don't think I really have. I really don't have too many critiques, to be honest with you. It's everything I've said is what I have. It's just, it's good. It's good, and I do think it was worth the money that I spent on it. But you also have to realize this does have a bit more detail than these launches right here. But you also have to think about it. There is more detail on the smaller 1/8 thing than there is on these, but these are $25 and they're bigger. So you gotta, I guess if you were going to consider buying this, maybe look at that as a gauge. It's like, it's still only 1/8 scale. It's not the biggest, but I think that's a-okay, because the one that I do have, I think it's bigger, so it's probably a 1/6 scale. So it's definitely, that one I've already done a review, and I love that thing to death. And it's I like talking about this. I like dynamic stuff. I like dynamic posing, and this is why certain Funko Pops are really amazing, like the SDCC Bakugo. Meanwhile, you got like the older ones. The older Bakugo is completely boring and dog because it's plain. It's just his arms to the side. You have her little tie right here, and it's flowing. So if there's anything flowing, you got the skirt. I didn't get a chance to even talk about that. That right there, you can see it's flowing a little bit there. It's really nice. Maybe another critique I have is if maybe they did shading on her outfits. I mean, you have shadows just from, like, you know, it being a 3D figure, but maybe if they did a little bit of shading, did something different with the button designs, because the buttons are the same color, that would have been better. But I mean, other than that, there's not too much to complain about here. You can see the shoe too. But everything will be shown off in the future. That doesn't remove, does it? Alright, I didn't notice that before. Normally whenever you see a face that has like a line through there like that, usually that means there's a faceplate. I know there wasn't, so that's why it confused, but you guys can't even see it. You can probably see it from here, from this angle. Maybe? No, her hair is in the way. Can you see there? How about here? Let me see. No. Tilt up. There we go. I'm looking at myself and I'm trying to make this work. You can see it there. Okay. That line at the neck usually means that there's a faceplate change that you can do. And there isn't, so it is something to look into. Just like, hey, if you're holding it at a different angle, or if you're like trying to review it all the way around, there is that molding line that I don't really care for, where it's just not seamed together. But when you're looking at it how it's supposed to look, dead on like that, yeah, I gotta figure this out. Dead on like that, you're not gonna be able to see it. So just place your figure probably on a eye level or lower shelf, and it will be perfect. So yeah, that's all I've got for today. I mean, I also did get my costume in, and then some contact lenses, which I can't try on right now, and there's one that I can't even get into my eye, which is fun. But yeah, any questions? Anybody have anything? I'm here, and then if there is nothing else, I'll end the live stream. Maybe next time I should also probably be playing music. That might be a help. But that means I gotta set up another system to start playing stuff. Could have had Alexa do it. I don't see anything in the chat right now, so I think I'm probably going to call it an end for the live stream. So if you guys enjoyed this, and if you guys actually want to see, you know, the full-on reviews, maybe leave a like if you haven't yet. And yeah, thank you, Dad. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna hopefully get these videos out by the end of February. That's my goal, is by the end of February have these out. And then another big plan, which I actually didn't get to talk about, soon. I have a couple items that are in my GameStop cart that I need to actually pre-order and then get them in. I will have, hopefully by the end of February, end of March, excluding the Deku and All Might sodas, which aren't, released yet, and the mystery minis. The mystery minis I'm not going to include in here. I will have everything Funko related for My Hero, and I plan to do a big My Hero video where it's similar to what I did with DC back in, what was that? Not last year, but the year before, at the end where I'm like, okay, cool, I got every single last DC item except for like 2 or 3, and I reviewed them, put them in order. This time it's just going to be a complete Funko collection, so you'll see everything, including these Funko pins, any of the keychains, the pens that there are, just everything that is My Hero Funko related, I will have inside that video. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. But yeah, that's it for the live stream. So I shall see you guys, I don't know, in a month maybe, or whenever I get a haul and do another live stream. Alright, see you guys.